I think you adore this person and you really enjoy having them in your energy, even if it is just situational or a situation where you don't entirely know how things will go. That's their fear, the fear of failing or the fear that things won't work out. Your fear is, I think you're just afraid to participate in it. It's sort of a similar fear between the both of you, but this person's afraid that it will fail, but they instantly, again, remember, go back into that like mindset, or maybe even like a spiritual unconscious like desire. The both of you have this desire and connection for this relationship, but your energy doesn't show up that you're afraid, okay, that you're afraid that you're going to fail. Maybe you are, but I see it more, you're afraid to even like, how I see it is that when you are in like some sort of connection with this person, whether it's labeled or not, you do have a comfort. You have a comfort and you have a drive, and you have like a very safe, like safety net built around this person. However, at the same time, you also have like a part of yourself that I do feel like has an unintentional, it's like that person has a conscious fear of things failing. You have an unconscious fear of things not working, because you're being asked to still work on this relationship even if it's not fully where you want. Like, sorry, my tummy's making noise because I'm hungry. You're not fully where you need to feel supported yet, but that doesn't mean you can't continue to put energy into this or raise the amount of energy or vibration you've been putting into this. I think your call to action is, if you haven't been as straightforward, or if you haven't been as direct or communicating properly, increasing whatever energy that you've been putting into this relationship is the call here. So if you've been sitting on this text message, or you've been sitting on communication with this person and you've been waiting for them to reach out, it does seem like your call to action is to increase some sort of mode of interaction you've had with this connection. So whether that be talking about how you feel more, acting on it more, or just like sending that text, I am seeing that to be something that could be like fast tracking you with this person to be in communication. Face your financial fears and visualize abundance in all forms. Remember, that was their that was the way that they were feeling about you, which came out as being like having a fear of connecting and failing that relationship, the both of you ending up leaving each other. But knowing unconsciously that this person has a really great connection with you. Self-worth and trade is coming out in reverse. I was trying to see if communication, how this person feels about you communicating. It's the communication card. So you got the operator out, which is communication and confidence, which is, it's crazy because it came out over self-worth in reverse. The merchant, self-worth and trade. It could be that this person, they don't feel good enough for you. And it could be because of the amount of time that you guys have not been in communication, or what hasn't been said here. The confidence too, because confidence is underneath communication. So your self-esteem, or your overall, the third eye too, because in this, it's the skull with the third eye. It almost gives off like death energy too, where that level of communication that was done, or the level that the relationship extended to, it did cause this person to kind of go into this like third eye transition. It's falling over them. And I won't lie to you, I see this as more of the feminine energy down here, and I see this more as the masculine energy up here. That's where I'm seeing it. I'm almost feeling like you are the one, if you're feminine, sitting on a message or sitting on a text message. And taking it at how energies go. If you feel like you're more in the masculine energy, then this very well could be you. But I just think that you could be the one who's starting to like understand where you could place this in like a quicker moving position. But it falling over this person's energy means that they have felt some sort of way, like betrayed, or their self-worth betrayed. This is damaged self-esteem. This is like being bullied. This is feeling bad about yourself. I'm not saying that you bullied this person, but I do think this person felt belittled, or that they just didn't feel good enough. That confidence level, like it was dipping. It was dipping in this connection. And then your energy, let me grab some oracle for you too, because I want to see how you feel about communicating with this person. Okay, well, we got the storyteller coming out, which is viewpoints and control. And the priest card did come out in reverse, so faith and perseverance. Okay, well, the viewpoints and control and this card coming out in general doesn't tell the best story. It gives off, like, maybe you need to explain yourself, or you need to correct something or make something clear. This gives off, like, clearing your name, or trying to, defend yourself. Maybe even throughout this reading you're feeling like you need to defend yourself or say something here. It could be related to this faith card in reverse, how the priest, you're coming up lacking that faith, lacking that consistency, maybe the drive even. Maybe it was your level of effort you put into this connection, or maybe you want to talk about and bring some light, because that's some light to the fears that you had, the ways that you controlled this connection, the ways that maybe your lack of motivation and energy and like whatnot was difficult. It was difficult for you, but I think it was difficult for this person too, because it put them in this idea where the self-worth too, the merchant, this is picking yourself over a situation. This is like that, will I stay or will I go? And it could be that with it coming out in reverse, this person did decide to go, right? Maybe that is the reason why this connection couldn't really like hold itself up. Tell me about your emotions with communicating to this person. Okay. I think your daily life has been affected more by this person than you care to admit. I do think you try to like neutralize the way that this makes you feel a lot by like continuing to empower yourself, maybe just trying to distract yourself and reading books or and just like a lot of things where you absorb a lot of not energy but words, a lot of information. So you keep yourself very it's like distracted. It's definitely very distracted. And oh, that's so interesting, because this is about your day-to-day, negative energy attacking your day-to-day. And then this crystal is basically a crystal that you would it's for protection, so you can put it outside your home or near a door, and it invites positive energy into your home. Very specific, that I feel like your day-to-day energy, your home life. Maybe you work from home, or maybe you have like a close connection with your house where like you're kind of homebody. It's been affected lately more by the energy that you're receiving from this connection, this person. It's stimulating something within you. So like my stomach's starting to rumble again, and I just read stimulate your metabolism. So I think maybe you're eating more, maybe you're binging. Could even be the opposite. You're not eating as much and you're hungry, but you can't eat. Nothing sounds good, nothing tastes good. You could also be having that problem with yourself. Nothing is good enough, nothing feels good enough. You're really unhappy where you are. It's just that day to day. It's waking up in the morning instantly feeling bad, or waking up in the morning and within an hour you're already wanting to go back to bed because you're not ready to kind of keep going with the day. It could be a kind of lower vibrating energy, again, asking you to increase that motivation, because you are a couch potato, you're bed rotting, you're doom scrolling, whatever that energy may be.